Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're heavy. Look, they're about 25 pounds. Why don't you feel? Let me show you.
Today, we're going to interview the biggest boobs in the world.
Or at least the biggest boob she's seen.
Yeah, I've seen too. Woo! What's up, everybody? Today we're here with Allegra Cole, as you can see.
Hey, everybody.
Some of the biggest boobs, in the world. And there's a lot of crazy questions you guys had for us.
Oh, I bet.
And we're gonna ask them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Granny, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. These are questions from our fans,
Okay.
so I didn't write them.
Okay.
So if you get mad,
That's your
get
disclaimer?
Get
Okay.
mad at the fans.
Are your boobs real?
Well, my boobs are real. They're just upgraded.
Huge upgrade.
Yeah.
What size are they then?
I have 4,800 cc's per breast. So the size, as far as the bra is concerned, I don't wear them. So I just wear like a little sports bra. I don't have any underwire or anything like that. I don't like that. So
Like to be natural, right, Granny?
yeah. I like to just let them
hang, right?
Let them hang.
Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're heavy. Look, they're about 25 pounds. Why don't you feel? Let me show you.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I think they're heavy.
You think you could handle those, Granny?
No.
When did this all start, and what was your reasoning for it, I guess?
Okay, the reasoning behind it was I'd given birth to 5 children.
Okay.
And I breastfed all of them.
Wow.
And I had pretty good sized boobs, a decent size C, and that's when I met my husband. And he always
The guy holding the camera, by the way, everybody.
Yes. He always liked big boobs, and I did too, but I was like hating on girls that would get boob jobs because really deep inside I wanted one. And so finally, we used our tax return to get my first boob job, and I got 800 cc's. And I loved them. I loved them and had them for 10 or 11 years, and I wished I would have gone bigger.
Yeah.
But at that time, I couldn't find a surgeon who would go bigger. So I had those 10 or 11 boobs for 10 or 11 years, and then I found a crowdfunding site called My Free Implants, and they actually, you could crowdfund your boobs from men that love boobs and would donate to you to see you want to get bigger boobs. And since I already had the 800s, they're like, oh gosh, she wants to go twice as big. Let's see what she would look like. We'll donate to her.
Wow.
So I got the second set, which was 1,700 cc's. And I...
So double?
More than double,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. More than double. 100 cc's more than double. So 1,700 per side. Found a doctor that would do it. And I still wanted to go bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm tall and I'm curvy, and I wanted them to be, match my body. And so I kept those for a year and a half and got expanders. And expanders are an implant that's put in just like a regular implant behind the muscle wall. But I have a port on either side at my rib cage that I can insert a saline syringe every so often and expand them without further surgery.
Wow.
So I'm kind of like an inflated boobs.
How do you feel about other men buying your wife's boobs?
I love it. I get to enjoy them, and I don't have to pay for them.
Yeah, I guess it's the best of both worlds. Like, oh, thanks, man. I didn't have to do any of the work.
Yeah,
I just get all the reward.
But you know what I think about? If it's kind of healthy in that if you're okay with yourself,
Yeah.
then you're like, hey, I've got a beautiful wife and she wants to get hotter. Great, I've got her. I know where she lives, essentially.
Yeah.
I know where her heart's
Yeah.
at. That's all that matters. Go have a look.
Yeah,
Whatever.
absolutely.
And what's it gonna hurt?
Can you see your toes?
When I do this.
Wow.
But you know what? I let somebody else worry about seeing my toes. I don't know how important it is for me to see my toes, so.
So you can see your toes, but can you tie your shoes?
I can tie my shoes. That's been a common misconception that I can't tie my shoes. I'll tell you what is a little bit more difficult. Tying the right one than the left one, because this one hangs a little bit lower, so that's it. But I can tie them, I just don't need to. I've got helpers all around. Kids.
Show them how you untie them.
I don't want to because my back. My back is bothering
Well, that's
me.
a good question.
Yes.
A big question is,
Does my back hurt?
how is your back?
My back is generally really great. I've got a very strong back, and I do a lot of work in the gym to keep it strong. I think my bed is trying to kill me. It's too soft.
Yeah.
And so it goes out from time to time. But I'm sure the boobs don't help the weight a tremendous amount, but I get regular chiropractic care and I get massages, so that really counters any undue stress to my body that I have.
Ready?
I mean, everybody has pain, right?
I got back pain, you got back pain.
I look at this like choosing my pain.
Yes.
People, you know, that have different choices that they've made in their life, they choose that pain too. But I choose this pain and I like it.
Wow. I don't know much about breast augmentation, but I've seen a couple of those TV shows and how it's done. But
Yeah.
maybe you could tell me how yours was done. I know
Okay.
you can go through like an armpit, you can go underneath, you can go under the muscle.
Wow, you know
I know
a
a few
lot.
things.
You do.
I've watched a few shows.
I'm really impressed. You must like boobs. Okay, so
Yeah, you could say.
well,
yeah.
I mean, okay, so for me, my breasts I've always had the implant underneath the muscle, and
Wow.
and I've always gone around around the areola.
Yeah,
So
that's the nipple, Granny.
yeah, around the nipple. And every time, and people ask always, oh, you must have lost sensation. I actually gained sensation because again, I had those kids breastfeeding and ruining,
Yeah.
and then after that, they kind of came back into, you know,
So your muscles,
normalcy.
you said you're underneath the muscle?
I'm underneath the muscle.
So can you use your,
I can flex my breasts, so
it's still work, like how
like
the heck?
well, I can show
thought
you.
Totally.
So yes, I have really great muscle control, and I can.
I see
Yeah,
that.
I see.
I see. Can you sleep on your stomach, or what's it like?
You know what? I can get on my stomach actually. I just put a pillow underneath my breast and I lay on my stomach for about 30 minutes to maybe an hour. But I don't sleep on my stomach because I'm not a stomach sleeper. I'm a side sleeper, so
Okay.
I don't have to worry about it.
All right, so obviously we're surrounded by water.
Right.
In the case that something bad would happen and you were to fall in there without a life jacket, would you float?
I know how to float because my grandmother taught me how to
Okay.
float. So the boobs have nothing to do with it.
But the material does float though.
I don't know. I've never had to test it out. I'm not trying to, but I could.
Granny, you ready for a swim today?
You wanna jump off?
What do you think?
So Granny, do you
Yes.
think that you would ever get a boob job?
I don't believe so.
No?
No.
Not at this age.
Exactly.
But do you think you would have maybe 20, 30 years ago?
well, that's iffy.
What if Grandpa was like,
Hey,
Granny, I could see,
sure.
we need some to spice the love life up.
It would be 60-50.
Okay.
Okay.
60-50, that doesn't add up at all, but all right.
Can you tell us about your career and what you do?
of course. What I do is I like to take women who want to upgrade their look, and particularly a breast surgery or an implant, and help crowdfund that for them. I actually will take women who have either they've gone through a traumatic process like breast cancer and they've had a mastectomy, or they just want to upgrade their look because they just, I don't know, want to feel better, want to feel sexier. And I try to glow them up and show them their most beautiful side possible. Help them with their hair, their makeup, take pictures, and then show those pictures and crowdfund their pictures on the site to men who actually helped me get my boob job, the second one, and that's what I do. I'm kind of paying it forward because I think it's underrated. Women and a lot of people think, oh, boobs, it's so fake. It's just an external thing. That's true, but what it does for a woman's self-esteem is unbelievable, and how it makes her feel about herself. She goes out into the world, she has more confidence, she treats people with more kindness, she's more patient, I think, with husband and children, because you feel sexier.
Yeah.
When you get your sexy back as a woman, or especially if you've lost it after having children, they will destroy your body. When you had your kids, did it kind of change your body?
Oh, it certainly did.
And you kind of felt a little less sexy?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so some of us want to reclaim that sexy. So we're taking our
Bringing sexy back.
We're bringing sexy back, and we're saying, hey, it's okay to be a sexy woman and be a successful wife, mother,
Yeah.
business owner. You can have all of that together. It's not one or the other. And I just like to be the poster child for, hey, I'm extreme.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to go as extreme as I
Yeah.
do. I'm not a proponent of that unless you want to. But I want to say that we as women can support each other in all our different looks. And it's not the successful businesswoman and wife and mother category and then the sexy chicks over here.
Yeah.
It's a blend of both.
Yeah.
And I think if we do that, we'll be happier in our lives. I know I am. And I know the men in our lives are much happier.
Yeah.
So there's been no complaints.
Once again,
Let's just say that.
husband's holding the camera right now.
Let's just say that. There have been less complaints than before.
Yeah.
So really, I'm just trying to save the world one boob job at a time.
One boob job at a time.
See? I got a fan in Granny.
I'm
yes!
saving the world one hearing aid at a time. My Lord.
What is your favorite things about these or your less favorite things?
Okay. My most favorite thing about these boobs is the way I look in clothes. I love that extreme look, you know, big boobs, small waist, big booty. My least favorite thing is the way clothes don't fit me sometimes. So,
How do you find a small enough waist but a big enough top do you have to get custom clothes?
no, I don't have to have anything customized. I just find stretchy fabrics and a lot of, I just know what brands fit me, and I look for, because I'm so curvy,
Yeah.
I look for things long and lean because then my body fills it out.
Are they bigger than basketballs?
I don't know if they're bigger than basketballs, but they're at least a volleyball size, I think.
Holy
So,
crap.
pretty good size, yep.
Your husband's spiking them.
We try not to spike them. Yeah.
When you got it done, I assume your body wasn't ready for your skin to stretch or that much, or was it?
Actually, it was. I have
Really?
really stretchy, thick skin, my doctor said, so it was not a difficult thing for me to go through. So this has been my 4th surgery and will be my final. I won't have to have another one
Yeah.
because of the expanders, but no, I handled it really well. And most don't. I've got really good, thick skin, like I said, so they stretched.
So
and
you were like the perfect person.
I
for
was the
this.
perfect candidate, yes.
Yeah, because I
was
know girls who get like a B cup and they're like complaining for 6
pain.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the fact that I was older when I had my first boob job and I'd had 5 kids, 5 pregnancies, breastfed all 5 of them.
Yeah.
So that kind of adds to the wear and tear of that tissue, and they're
Yeah.
used to it. The
Well,
boob
no,
job
you
was
had 5 kids and then you had 3 more?
Yes.
After this?
Yes.
So I assume you stopped breastfeeding after that?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
so I don't
did.
know the
yes.
rules, but
You could.
Yeah.
It just wasn't
Well, tell them about
successful for me.
Isaiah.
So yes, with my 6th child, Isaiah, I found out that while he was getting milk, he wasn't getting that nutrient-rich milk. So he was dropping weight, but he was still staying alive, but I was kind of starving him. So it's something about that implant in there that's just kind of pressed on my milk ducts so that he'd get some milk, but not fully what he needed
Gotcha.
to be healthy. So I had to bottle feed the next 3, but it was a small price to pay.
And it's like crazy. Every time we film these videos, the people are so amazing in person.
I
So-
love that. Well, I think the same thing
Yeah.
of you. I mean, you never
Thank
really
you.
know what you're going to get, but
Yeah.
I just try to keep myself open to different people, and you just attracts vibes. So
Yeah.
definitely, thanks so much for the opportunity. It was great to meet you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Have to come out. We'll have to do it
We have
again.
to go swimming now to
I mean,
put the test.
You know, I got
to
to
the
do
water.
I got to do my Baywatch Beach run. I'm sure you guys.
Yeah,
gotta
we've
catch
got
that.
some clips to
and
do.
This
isn't the end of everything.
Today, we're with Allegra, and we're going to interview her boobs.
Are they going to talk?
Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe right here. If you want to see Allegra's videos, her link is in the bio. This
Come
is pretty
see us.
cool.
It was fun.
These are the craziest things I've ever seen. Sing it for me, Granny.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the